When I first got medically retired from the Army, guys, they had me on like 16, 17 different medications at one point, and most of those were narcotics. And I felt like they were turning me into a zombie, right? I just felt like something was completely off, and I wasn't living, I was simply existing. And I even started abusing them at one point, right? There's no accountability partner to tell you how much you should or shouldn't take. I realized that it was completely destroying my health, my body, my mind, my spirit. So I took those and I traded in for something that I thought to be a much better alternative, medical marijuana. And guys, even in those early years, a lot of alcohol, trying to drown my sorrows away, finding answers at the bottom of a bottle to silence the thoughts in my head. But here I am by the grace of God. Now I'm 3 years sober from alcohol, but the hardest thing for me to give up was the weed. And it was because I felt like it actually helped me, helped with my pain, my anger, my irritability, my PTSD, my anxiousness. And the thing is I was able to justify it because it was natural, right? And it had actually helped. But the thing is, what we call natural today isn't necessarily what is natural within these dispensaries. Real weed back then is sitting around 2 to 4, maybe 5, 6% THC. Nowadays, bottom shelf, you're looking at around 18%. Top shelf, you're sitting around maybe 30-ish% or higher, right? But the biggest issue wasn't with the plant. It was with my heart. Guys, I wasn't turning to God when I was in pain or anxious or restless. I was turning to this substance, this medical marijuana, and it became my solution, my comfort, and my idol. But one night, the Holy Spirit had convicted me. Why are you turning to something that I had created instead of turning to me, right? When I ended up finally quitting, that first week was brutal. I was dealing with a lot of withdrawals, a lot of irritability, a lot of sleeplessness. But the thing is, God met me right in the middle of my mess, just like He always has. Here I am now over a month later, and guys, the pain is much more tolerable. I'm finally hearing from God again, and I'm finally having dreams, something I hadn't had in a very long time. And now I actually feel like I'm walking in my purpose, right? I'm no longer struggling with dependency. Whatever this looks like for you, if you have something in your life that you are turning to instead of God, ask yourself, like, is this right? Like, should I be turning to this substance, or should I be turning to this vice instead of simply turning to God? That was the big realization I had, because even though that medicine had actually helped me, helped with my pain, helped with my irritability, helped with my anger, helped with so many things, helped me sleep at night, it wasn't really helping me in the spirit and helping me with my eternal peace. I was looking for short-term gratification and short-term peace when we know that God Himself is the solution for eternal peace. And when I was turning to those things instead of turning to Him, guys, I wasn't denying the flesh. I was embracing the flesh and denying the spirit. Ask yourself, what am I turning to instead of God?